Hey guys, Dr. Price. So for today's blog, I want to discuss real quick the flu vaccine, the H1N1 flu vaccine. I did a little bit of a blog series a couple months ago regarding this, just as they were starting to begin the vaccination process. And I want to remind you and let you know that I am not anti-vaccine. Um, I don't vaccinate. My children are not vaccinated. My wife is not vaccinated, but that's our choice. And we make that choice based on information and based on our philosophy of the body's ability to heal itself and the body's strength and ability to heal itself. So I want you to make informed choices. I do not want to tell you what choices to make. So please understand that when I say this. It seems like every year there is what I call a fear marketing campaign that comes through for the flu season. Last year it was the huge, thing about the swine flu and how it was going to become a world pandemic. And it turns out that it was actually much less virulent than the normal seasonal flu, and it was much less dangerous than the normal seasonal flu. But a lot of people went out and got double vaccinated. A lot of people were injured last year because of the vaccinations. A lot of children were, in my opinion, experimented on because they hadn't tested this stuff, and we still don't know what the long-term effects of this are going to be. The year before that, the fear marketing campaign, if I remember correctly, was there is a flu shortage, and people were lining up, and people were actually passing out and getting injured from staying in line for so long trying to get their flu vaccines. And I think the studies that there was I saw a study one time, and it was probably kind of a humorous study, but they were talking about that more people were actually injured from being in line for this flu vaccine shortage than were actually got sick from the flu. I don't know how true that is, so don't quote me on that. But I also remember at the end of that year, after this huge shortage, there was a surplus, and they were trying to, get rid of these flu vaccines. I think it was the year before that, it was the bird flu. So every year there is a fear marketing campaign that comes into the flu season. And this year, I think it's starting to happen. I just saw on AOL again that the swine flu has possibly mutated, and they're unsure as to whether or not this flu will be more contagious or will be more deadly. And so they're also saying that they're unsure if the vaccines that people have already gotten will protect against the new strain, or if you're going to have to go and get another flu shot. And, I just want you to think before you go and blindly do this. I have patients that come in every year that are sick as dogs because they go and they get the flu shot. Last year I had a patient tell me of 3 different instances of pregnant women that spontaneously miscarried or spontaneously lost their babies when they were pregnant after getting the swine flu vaccination. Trust me, I watched it very, very carefully because Kelly was pregnant last year and she had asthma. She was the prime high risk. I have a family of prime high risk candidates for these flus. And for the vaccines and for the information that they're putting out there. And I watch it very, very carefully, and we weigh the odds. But the truth of the matter is the human body is able to heal itself. The human body can handle these things. We live in a different time than when these big plagues came through and wiped out half the population. We live in a much cleaner time. We live in a much more hygienic time. There are a lot of contributing factors to where we actually live, we have a better chance of there not being one of these big pandemic flu population wipeouts. So, they're very, very good at putting out the fear tactics. Very, very good at it. And a lot of the studies that I did last year, started seeing people that were getting injured and started seeing statistics, and a lot of the statistics were skewed. A lot of them were people that they never tested for swine flu. A lot of them people had underlying illnesses from lifestyle challenges that their immune systems couldn't fight off the flu virus. A lot of people that were injured, honestly, in my research, and I don't know how broad spectrum this can go, but in my research, more people had serious reactions to the swine flu if they began the Tamiflu and they began the anti-flu treatments than the people that just let it run its course. The people that let it run its course, most of them came out of it okay. So I say this to you only to encourage you to think. because there will be marketing. Like I said, it's on AOL today. I think it was yesterday actually that I saw the original one, and I emailed it to myself, and I just read the article today. I was just watching TV here a few minutes ago, and the doctors were on, and they were talking about the health benefits of the flu vaccine. Don't buy into this stuff blindly. Please do your research. Trust your body. If you are a healthy person and you are, maintaining a good, healthy lifestyle, take these chemicals in with guarded precautions. Again, I'm not pro-vaccines or anti-vaccine. I'm pro-choice and I'm pro-information. I would like you to make sure that you are informed. You obviously can get plenty of information that is pro-vaccine on the internet. If you're looking for somewhere to find out the information from the groups that do research about vaccines damages on the human bodies and different things like that, one of the best places, in my opinion, is to go to Mercola.com. That's MERCOLA.com, and subscribe to his newsletter, and you'll get constant information regarding the flu vaccines and the different things that you can do to avoid the flu. Please don't take the flu lightly. Wash your hands. Make sure you're hygienic. If you do get the flu, cover your mouth when you cough. Cover it with your elbow. Do all the things that we know how to do to avoid the flu. But just take the vaccines very, very lightly. I find it very odd that in the article that I read, they said that this new strain of flu vaccine showed up in Singapore in early 2010, which means it's been out there, almost 10 months. But they waited until we get, what are we, about 3 months into the vaccine season now, where they've been vaccinating people at least a month and a half, almost 2 months, possibly 3 months. They've been giving these vaccines and selling these vaccines, and now they're saying, guess what? You might need an extra one. So, I'm a little bit leery. I'm a little bit cautious. I'm very, very guarded about vaccines that come out just like that. I've never been a fan of the flu vaccine. Just the seasonal flu vaccine, and I'm very, very concerned about what they're doing with the H1N1 flu vaccine. So please, please, please make informed decisions for yourself, especially for your children, that you don't know what these chemicals do to your body. So get out there, learn more, take control of your health before your health takes control of you. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I know that this blog may upset some of you. I know that vaccinations are a very, very hot topic. I've been in very many debates with pediatricians and patients that had a different view. And please, I'm open to anybody's opinions. Just shoot me an email and we can further the discussion. So anyway, everybody take care. Have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.